the thing with Ratajski is it's not been spectacular, but it has been very solid, very consistent. He hasn't averaged more than 93 and a bit this weekend in any of his matches so far, but that's pretty much what we've come to expect from Krzysztof over the last couple of years or so. There is the other Polish player who was involved this weekend, with the thumbs up.
Yeah, Krzysztof Czuk, or as a lot of my English friends call him, Krzysztof.
59.
Next time I play Scrabble, I'm definitely going to get that word right. 37 points for Krzysztof. And that's not even with a triple letter score.
Yeah.
And if anybody asks me, is it an actual word? I'll say, yes, it's a dart winning machine. That machine is well oiled this evening because he's playing very, very well against Gurney for not the first time.
Down to 46 after 9 darts.
Krzysztof Uruguay, 46.
And this is for a potential 11 dart breaker throw for Ratajski. That's the simple part.
Yeah, on the fourth leg,
double 8 for a 3-1 lead.
Fifth leg is Krzysztof
Every
to
time
throw
I've been
first.
walking through the practice room this evening, Ratajski's been on the board. He has put in some hours today. Now, he played later on in the afternoon, so he probably got here around about 12 o'clock.
100.
I'm not sure he went back to the hotel in between his last 16 match and the quarter-final. I think he stuck around. So he has put in easily a good 7-hour stint on the board today. Try doing that and not having a sore arm the next day. Who's the most famous Polish sporting star that you know? And you can't say Robert Lewandowski, because I've already mentioned him.
Probably. Well, they've had some great footballers over the years. Boniek was a superb player, played for Juventus, that great Juventus team in the 80s. Lato, of course, was a big player for Poland in the 70s as well. Then you're looking at people like Agnieszka Radwanska, the tennis player. She's a national heroine, even though she's now retired. And they've got a lot of Speedway stars. Speedway is massive in Poland, isn't it? And
yeah, I've talked on many occasions to Nigel Pearson, our fellow broadcaster, about Speedway. He goes over to Poland an awful lot. Well, Ratajski's looking to rev the engine. He's trying not to hit as many low blows as Andrew Galotti used to in the boxing ring.
36.
Ratajski always seems to be 1 or 2 darts ahead, and Gurney's in trouble.
Yeah, on the fifth leg.
Solid is not the word, because it's better than that.
Darryl to throw first.
Not only is Daryl Gurney in trouble here, but so is Dave Chisnell.
Well, this is very, very impressive indeed from Ratajski.
134.
Got the break of throw. And then backing it up in fine style as well with a 13 darter.
Look at the quality
96.
of Ratajski all the way through this match. Nothing worse than 14 darts. 14 darts itself is around about the 107, 108 average. But look at what he's done.
120.
Outscored Gurney, who was renowned for his scoring ability.
Well, as I said, Ratajski prior to this semi-final hadn't posted an average of more than 94 in this campaign so far, but all of a sudden it's all just clicked into gear. 12 dart break as well, 13 dart hold to back it up, 4-1 lead, and the finishing hasn't been too shabby either.
174.
You see it clicking into gear. There's only one gear on a Speedway bike.
Well, there's no brakes certainly, and there's no brakes on Ratajski either at the moment. Look at this on the 19s. One more of those. Oh,
171.
That's devastating. Gurney's down to 73, and it's just as well that he is from his point of view.
He is going to have to hit this double top. You get the feeling, the way Ratajski is hitting his sections, he's not going to miss this.
Treble 18. Finds it. Absolutely dead centre. Double 10 for 5-1 and another break of throw.
84.
Now then, is that the moment the match turns the other way? Gurney will take a huge amount of encouragement from this if he gets out of jail here.
Yes, on the
And he does
Dowgan.
employ his get out of
Seven-legged
jail
Chris
free
off the throw
card.
first. Game on.
And he could so easily have been 5-1 down there, and it would have been very difficult to see Gurney clawing his way back from that particular situation. As it is, 4-2, just about in touch.
97.
It's just a small dent in the armour of the Polish machine that is Ratajski. You could see the disappointment in his face when he missed the tops and tens, because that opportunity to be 4 legs ahead,
140.
not many people can take Ratajski out from that position.
No.
$100.
There's a Polish F1 driver as well, isn't there? Kubica.
You said that better than I could have. I like the
134.
Ratajski. She was very good.
But Ratajski certainly has joined the echelons of Polish sporting greats, irrespective of what happens here. And it's an achievement, a string of achievements that I'm sure will just, well, hopefully will inspire
140.
a significant number of others to try and follow in his footsteps. A new generation of Polish players, not just Polish players, but players from Eastern Europe as well.
Yeah, I think
that will rub off on the neighbouring countries.
I think he's done a lot for that.
96.
We will find out in the coming years what he has done in that respect. And I think we have to go to Poland on the European Tour at some point. 20 in bull for Darrell. Oh, he can't get greedy in this spot.
47.
He can't do it. And Ratajski has a fabulous opportunity to punish. Look at his eyes. He's just greedy. Wants it. Loves double 16. Loves to set it up with treble 12.
I was just going to say, the treble 12, he's done that this weekend quite a bit, you know.
If you look at the line from treble 12 south towards double 16, it's almost dead centre south, just a tiny bit left.
125.
It's a lovely adjustment. Talk about nasty adjustments on the dartboard. We always refer to double 18 to double 9, but players these days are wising up to these kinds of shots. More players who like double 16 are using treble 12 to their advantage, and in this game it's been twice for Ratajski. Once on double 18, once on double 16.
Well, Darrell Gurney is averaging more than 103 right now. He's 50% on his doubles, and yet he's 5-2 down. Ratajski, all of a sudden, has just started producing the big numbers. 111.25 the average right now for him. He too is 50% on his doubles as well. That's keeping the average high. And he just looks so composed. Ice cool.
I can't remember the last time I saw Ratajski so eager to get to the hockey.
There's not a single bead of sweat on him either as well. Some players have really struggled tonight, especially. But he just looks very, very comfortable.
I think Eastern Europe is sometimes forgotten as a very hot place during the summer. Maybe this is pretty standard for him. Imagine what it's going to be like in Hungary next May.
Yeah, of course, I mean, extremely cold winters, but yeah, their summers are baking.
Good switch.
Very, very effectively. He likes the 19s, not quite as prolific as Dave Chisnell's been on treble 19 this weekend, but still, Ratajski is such a versatile player. That is clearly borne out. Gurney once again is strayed. Double 16. Oh, well, he gets away with it.
I get the feeling that may have happened before, because there was no sign of hesitation when he hit that big 11. He just went straight for the same segment. And then, just like Ratajski did on the 68 checkout, he's gone directly south and right into that double 16 with no hesitation on that shot either.
Well, the concern for Gurney is that when he was on 70, when he was looking at 20 and bull, he went into the treble 5, didn't he? And then, just then he strayed into that single 11. It is a little bit of a concern for him.
I can see it from experience that playing in the semi-finals here in Gibraltar is hard, because you've had a hard, long, hot day, and you'll be playing on autopilot. You'll be hoping that all of the practice you've done and all of the wins that you've got in the bank this weekend are enough to just get you through and give you enough confidence to take the shots out that you have.
94.
Of the two players on the hockey right now, it looks like Ratajski is the cooler of the two. There's a bit of a sweat on the brow of Gurney, but he has won a title on the European Tour this year. He knows how to get it done.
Yeah, he's been for a long time on the radar, and people have been increasingly aware of what he's capable of, but this would be a whole new level for Krzysztof Ratajski if he could get the job done here. A little bit of a slip, though, in this particular visit.
84.
Now recovers well and gets himself down to a more manageable 50, when it could have been a bit of a problem there.
$47. Krzysztof Uruguay 50.
Single 18 will be the target.
Yes, on the ninth leg, Krzysztof Ratajski. 10th leg is Darryl to throw first. Game on. $57.
Well, we're back in business. Apologies for that.
108.
Just lost our sound there momentarily. Just a little bit of a disturbance behind us in the commentary area.
96.
But we're okay now. Thank you very much, Paul.
Well, Ratajski hasn't lost his cool. He wants to get the job done in this leg. What a performance from the Pole.
78.
This could well be, if he gets it done in this leg with some excellence, the best performance of his PDC career so far.
Yeah, by far and away. I mean, I was just saying earlier on before he were interrupted.
85.
You know, he has been on the radar. First Polish player to win that major TV title in the Winmore World Masters in Bridlington. He's had the success on the Pro Tour, but this would take him to the next level, wouldn't it?
85.
I think it would. Ratajski is just getting better and better and better. Who's to say it
99.
that he won't be playing against someone like Mensa Sulevic in a big major final sometime? They've played each other in big soft tip major finals. They're getting closer to bossing it in steel tip, and Ratajski doesn't get a big 18 either.
164.
On that last start, Daryl Gurney's got to start finding stuff, and he's got to start finding it now. That's a good start. Oh, go on, Daryl. Make it interesting. Oh, it's just been rocked.
140.
Oh, that is desperately bad luck for Daryl Gurney.
117.
It almost apologised as it skipped out of the board, and this would really hurt if Ratajski were to step in here. Oh, and the damage could be absolutely immense for Daryl Gurney.
And the match.
And he looks on sick as a dog, because Krzysztof Ratajski, the beneficiary of that bounce out, but then still have the capabilities